Alright guys, Anson talks today about the first installment of Man United Mondays. If you watched the previous video on the channel from Transfer Talk Tuesday, then you know this was coming. And what this basically is we're going to talk about all things Man United. We're going to talk about the transfers, any news relating to Man United, ins, outs, all of that good stuff. So why don't we just get into it? There will be timestamps in the description just to skip to any parts of the video that you would like to see. For me, there's only one place to start, and that is the Cristiano Ronaldo rumors. It's becoming heavily publicized that Cristiano Ronaldo, the star of Real Madrid, La Liga winners of 2016-17, back-to-back Champions League winners, he wants out of Real Madrid. And you're probably thinking, Cristiano Ronaldo had another amazing year. He just won a bunch of trophies. He's probably going to win the Ballon d'Or this year as well and tie Messi for Ballon d'Ors. Why would he want to leave that situation? Well. You remember a few months ago where Messi was seen in court because of tax issues. He wasn't paying tax allegedly, or was evading tax, and got a prison sentence of, how long was it? I think it was 22 months. He obviously isn't going to serve the jail time because in Spain you need to do, I think, 2 years or more to serve jail time. But a similar thing is happening to Cristiano Ronaldo, or allegedly anyway. It is alleged that his representatives have mishandled his money, and this mishandling of the money has resulted in Cristiano Ronaldo not paying, I think it was £13 million in tax to the Spanish authorities, which it's not good, is it? It does not look very good. And he's not very happy with the allegations put forward against him, whether he did it or not. And now apparently he just wants to leave Real Madrid. And we're talking about it on Man United Mondays because you already know Man United is going to be the first club that's linked to Cristiano because of their storied history, Man United and Cristiano the player. Obviously he played for Man United between the years of 2003 and 2008, and he was nothing short of sensational. He won a Ballon d'Or. He established himself as one of the 2 best players in the world. He scored amazing goals every other week. His partnership with Rooney and with Tevez, the Berbatov, and the Man United teams of the last decade, with the management of Sir Alex Ferguson, they were unstoppable. They won a hell of a lot of trophies. He even won his first Champions League with Man United in 2008. Moved to Real Madrid on a world record fee, £80 million at the time, and the rest is history. We are living in the moment of Cristiano Ronaldo right now. And Lionel Messi if you want to bring his name into it, but let's not, because we're talking about Ronaldo right now. Do I believe these rumors for a second? The tax evasion rumors, I mean, maybe if I see pictures of him in court, then I'm more inclined to believe it. But do I believe he's coming to Manchester United? No. And the reason is just because every other summer, not every summer, I won't force it like that, but every other summer, you always see a cheeky rumor that Cristiano Ronaldo is flirting with the idea of coming back to Man United, and then he gets a new contract and he gets more money. His agent, Jorge Mendes, obviously super agent. He's got clients like Jose Mourinho and Di Maria and a whole host of players that I can't even remember right now. But he's one of the most powerful people in football, and he's probably going to use this as leverage to get Ronaldo a new contract, secure his future at Real Madrid, because if he comes to Man United, I'll eat all my words. I'll be really happy, but I just don't see it happening. There's also questions about his relationship with Jose Mourinho. You remember his last season at Real Madrid, Jose's last season. Their relationship wasn't the best. It's going to be interesting to see how this story develops within the coming weeks. How close is Ronaldo actually coming to Man United? He's also linked with PSG, but I don't see him going there either unless they offer him ludicrous wages, which they can. And they're looking for a new superstar to lead their team. So Ronaldo will be a brilliant fit, but I just don't see him going there. Not competitive enough for him. But we're just going to see how this plays out. Enough about Ronaldo now. We're going to talk about general transfer news. And of course, they're still in the hunt for their new striker. Andrea Belotti and Alvaro Morata are 2 of the more likely players that will probably end up at Man United in my opinion. They've also, as of recently as today, been linked to Lacazette, which is interesting because he's been linked to Atletico Madrid, which they have a transfer ban, so that's unlikely. They've been linked to us. He's been linked to Arsenal, which is also unlikely because they don't have Champions League. But if they pay him the right amount of money and they fork up the piece, then why not? I can see him go to Arsenal. Going to Man United, I mean, I guess it'll be okay. He has a playstyle that's kind of similar to Martial and a bit of Marcus Rashford as well. Both kind of fast, tricky. It's not the kind of striker that Jose Mourinho would prefer to use. You know, he likes the kind of the Drogbas and the Ibrahimoviches and the Melitos and the Benzemas. You know, some people that have a bit of physicality about them. If it was up to me, I would want Belotti just because of the season that he had previously, 28 goals last season in Serie A for Torino. It's a breakout season for him, so there's probably questions of can he do it again in another season in another league. I'd be interested to see that, but I'm not trying to pay no 84 million for him, to be honest. Alvaro Morata, why not? He seems like a really good player, a striker that Jose Mourinho really likes. But he's another expensive one. I've actually seen rumours of him and Ronaldo packaged together, but I think we're going to get one or the other, and the one that we're most likely going to get will be Morata. That's expensive as well though, but he's a young player, as is Belotti, both under the ages of 24. So it's going to be interesting to see how that plays out and how much we're actually going to spend on these kind of players. Chris Smalling is somebody who's been linked with a move away from Manchester United, and I've been seeing links with Arsenal and Liverpool. Liverpool, I'm going to throw that out the window right now. I don't see that happening at all, just because of the rivalry that exists. Smalling knows better than that. He's an intelligent guy. I can see the Arsenal rumours. They're looking to just strengthen the depth at centre-back. Is Smalling the answer? I don't know. He had one good season at Man United with Louis van Gaal, where he was a brick wall and had me believing he was Man United's best defender. He's not anymore because he barely got into the team last year. He was injured for periods of time, but when he was fit, you know, Bailly and Rojo and even Blind at certain points, it's tough for him to get into the team. So I can see why he would want to move away from Man United, because he wants to play right now. And the other move I've been seeing is David De Gea. Real Madrid, of course, want a new goalkeeper for whatever reason. Like, Keylor Navas hasn't done bits for them, but that's neither here or there. Interesting curveball that's been thrown into the situation is that Donnarumma, GG Donnarumma, or Donnarumma as I like to call him now these days, he's on the move because he's not accepting a new contract from AC Milan, the club that's given him everything and he hasn't done nothing for so far. He's on the move and his contract finishes this year, so AC Milan can choose to, you know, not sell him and let him run down this contract, but that's real silly. You need to cash in on him if you know he's not going to sign. What would be a perfect situation is that Real Madrid take the young goalkeeper in Donnarumma and just take him to be the goalkeeper for the future. Then we can have David De Gea and he could stay at Manchester United. But what I see actually happening is that David De Gea somehow, some way gets his move to Real Madrid that he was so close to getting last year. Don't forget, it was a fax away from happening. And we were going to have Keylor Navas in the net this season. And he's not bad, to be fair, but he ain't no David De Gea now. Come on. And if De Gea goes, I could see Donnarumma coming in. And it's not going to be as expensive as you would like, just because his contract is running low. So it would make sense to pick up a Donnarumma if David De Gea was to leave. But I think we all want Dave to stay. And if he goes to Real Madrid, then well, it's not going to be a good day that day, is it? Enough of the transfers. We're going to move on to the fixtures, the final topic of Man United's Mondays, the first Man United Monday. The fixture list came out a few days ago, and Manchester United, you know what? Their fixture list is not bad at all. First game of the season, they have West Ham at home. Next game, they have Swansea away, Leicester at home, Stoke away, and Everton at home. And I'm not going to lie, it could be a lot worse. It could be a lot worse. Because on paper, this looks like, no, I won't say easy because no game in the Premier League is really easy. But we should be expecting Man United to be collecting a lot of points. In the first 5 games, there's what, 15 points available? I'll say a minimum of 12 points right there. Why not? Why not? Depending on the moves that West Ham and Everton make, because they're trying to push and establish themselves outside shouts for top 4, we're going to see what happens there. West Ham at home, you would like to think Man United are going to set the tone for a title winning season, which is what I think they will do. Swansea, they were fighting against relegation last year, but providing they make some moves, they could be a tough challenge, but I expect Man United to walk away with some points there. Leicester, you never know with them these days, but they are, you know, some of their players are being linked with moves away from the club, namely Riyad Mahrez. Stoke, nobody likes going to the Britannia, to be honest. Nobody likes going there. So that's always going to be a tough game, but you do expect the team of Man United's quality to collect the 3 points. And Everton at home, probably the toughest game there. Lukaku, I think he's going to leave. I'm probably going to go back to Chelsea. So they're not going to sign a striker. Well, I don't think they're going to sign a striker of his quality. They signed a new goalkeeper though, Pickford. That was a brilliant pickup by them. They needed a goalkeeper because they wasn't going to be rolling with an old Stecklenberg and Robles for the foreseeable future. That's just not going to happen. They wasn't going to go anywhere with that. So that pickup, that was nice. I appreciate that one. Providing they make some moves, they could be dangerous this year. But I really expect Man United to make sure they collect the maximum points, because if they want to push for the league, they can't be losing these whiffery games. They got to win them. I'm going to keep it like that. I'm going to keep it sweet for the first Man United Mondays. Let me know what you think of the new series in the comments below. Let me know what you think of the takes that were made of this video, and let me know what you want to talk about next week. I might start bringing some guests on the show as well. They might support Man United, they might not. They might just be giving an outside perspective of what's going on. But we're gonna see how this series develops. Every Monday, don't forget, I'ma be here. You get me? Yeah? Like, share, comment, subscribe, and have a nice day.